And a good Wednesday morning to you. This is the 24-hour total rainfall we're looking at here across a wide area of New England, centered on Vermont. And you can see the areas around Chittenden County have experienced greater than 1.8 inches, and the 2, and some cases, over a little bit over 3 inches. I would discount that report there. And so far, we've had one report of as much as 4 inches, 4.10 inches by a reliable spotter. National Weather Service spotter in the area around Lincoln, and so areas around the Green Mountains expected to see enhanced rainfall and greater than 1.5 inches across a wide area. Least amounts in some parts of the southern and central areas of Vermont, Connecticut River Valley, and further down toward Boston, of course, as we've had sweeping moisture, tropical regions, and really produced some pretty heavy rains. We have expected perhaps as much as 1.5 inches additional to fall yet, and there's an area of very heavy rain that's falling and working through the Albany-Schenectady area, headed inbound for a good section of Vermont. And flood watches are in effect through late tonight for Addison, Washington, and Caledonia counties and points south. For practical purposes, flood conditions may arise in some parts of Chittenden County as well. So some pretty heavy rains in this particular area as well. And as of about 7:45 a.m. Wednesday morning, there has been no reports of flooding. I would start to expect to see some areas of flooding start to show up here in these areas that have received the most rainfall. And the latest high-resolution modeling, the HRRR, is showing some of the heaviest rains falling. This is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and this particular area here, generally Chittenden County and points south and east appear to be under the gun with additional rainfall. And then we get into about 11, 12 noon. Most of the heaviest rainfall is now moved into parts of eastern New England, and we start to see a tapering off with Bennington and Windham counties starting to see the first rain stopping. And that continues, but it looks like late today and into the early evening hours, this will continue to rain, and this will be a little bit more in the way of showery weather as the heavier rains will have passed off to our north and east. And you can see roughly by 8 o'clock it's well out of the region. Big picture European model, you can see some of the heaviest rainfall working on through here. This is valid through 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then after that you'll see a notable let-up. And you can see just lighter amounts here. So this afternoon we're looking at a lot of shower activity tapering off, as we just seen with the higher resolution modeling. And this will continue, it looks like, to dry out over the next couple of days. All eyes are also on Joaquin. I will have a separate update on that. It still leaves a lot to be desired in terms of where the track is going to be. We do know that it's going to be tracking up to the north and in the vicinity of North Carolina. From there, we just don't know if it's going to hook inland or go out to sea. Stay tuned. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.